It has been 1 month since my breakup, and here's my thoughts. The good news is that it did get better, and there was a point in my life where I thought it wouldn't get better, and you guys saw it in the first couple videos. I thought I would be stuck like that forever. And now looking back on it, I think that was ridiculous because everything heals with time. But, it doesn't mean that what I was feeling wasn't real. Now looking back on it, I think the breakup has helped me in so many ways to get better. Maybe I needed it to humble me or hurt my ego a bit to help me get to a better point and help me to be the person I want to be more. And that being said, maybe I'm just trying to spin it in my head to make myself feel better about it, because I still feel bad about it every time I think about it. I hurt someone. It was someone I never wanted to hurt. She's always gonna have a part of my heart. And I don't regret what I did. I think I've become such a better person after it. And I think it's really hard to grow in relationships. And I grew so much in that relationship. I just think maybe I needed to do it on my own more. I've never really been an independent person. I've always relied on someone or something to kind of push me along. And I guess now I'm kind of forcing myself to. I really appreciate that relationship for so many things. One being that it showed me that I can trust someone. And as many relationships I've been in before, I've never been in one where I actually fully trusted the other person. It's always been kind of crazy, toxic. You guys know the deal. But this one was different. I fully trusted her with every part of me, and I have no doubts about it still. And another thing, I trusted myself for the first time. I trusted myself to be good and that I could be in a healthy relationship and do good in relationships. And that's not to say I can't work on more things. I still have to work on a lot of things, but this is my first, real adult relationship where nothing crazy happened. It just, we grew apart. And for a long time in my life, even still a bit now, I thought I could never trust another person with that much vulnerability of me and that much, you have the control over me to just hurt me at any point. I think sometimes I was so obsessed with how good life was with her that I would forget how good life was without her. And I forget that, life is whatever you make of it. Life is coming from you and not at you. And I've been really trying to focus of what I've been making of life. Sometimes the waits are longer than what you want it to be because the blessing is even bigger than what you could even imagine. And I think good things are coming into my life, and I think I will meet my wife eventually, and it'll be amazing, and I'll have been better because of this relationship and because of all my past relationships that have failed. It makes me a better person. It makes me a better significant other, and it makes me aware of a bunch of things that I never thought I would know. I really like the Rascal Flatts song, God Bless the Broken Road That Led Me Straight to You. And it really sits with me because I'm such a broken road, and maybe every time something bad happens, I can see that it's bad and I can pave over that road one more time and make it a little more flat for a better future. It does suck that the breakup was right before holiday season. Halloween was a real lonely night for me. I felt the most alone I felt since the breakup, maybe. It was really rough. Tried to stay off Instagram, but you still hear about it, you still see it somewhere, and it's just been really rough. And I can't imagine how Thanksgiving and Christmas is gonna be. It's gonna be rough times. But honestly, I've never really had relationships during those times anyways, but just sucks, I had planned out stuff with her for all of those holidays, and that's all in the past, and I just gotta be where I'm at now. I definitely still get my moments where I'm thinking about it, especially on Halloween. I was really sad. She's not 100% gone out of my head. She'll always have a special part of my heart. She's one of the two people, I guess, maybe that I've fully loved with everything in me. A hard thing is knowing that she's doing good, and I think a thing that really got to me was when I did think about her, I would think about, the things I was doing with her, she's probably doing with someone else. And that's a really rough thought. But it does get better. I've thought about her less and less as time goes on. I just don't even feel a desire to be with someone right now or even talk to someone. I feel much more desire to talk to this camera every day. I'm just gonna be like a single dog dad for a while. I don't know when I'll open myself up again, but it'll probably be another couple months, to be honest. And that's not to say I can't do it right now or I'm still holding on to something. It's just I don't personally want anything right now, I guess. That's like tangible. I don't think I'm really capable of feeling that type of way for another person right now, I guess. I really hope that she's doing good. And I really wish nothing but the best for her. She was so amazing. I hope she her dream job, and I hope she's traveling the world, which she is right now. I hope, you know, everything good for her. I wish nothing but the best. She's probably the best person I've ever met, and in many ways I try to be like her more every single day that I'm not with her. You know, something I always admired about her was that her light was always so bright and radiant, and I'm trying to be like more of that, I guess, every day. I feel a little bit more like sunshine, I guess. That's what I love about people. I find myself always being attracted to someone that's always smiling, and you can feel like a radiance coming off of them. I love that. And I guess I've never really been that, maybe in certain stints for small amounts of time, but trying to be more like that every day. Hopefully you guys can feel a little bit me getting better and better. Something that's been on my mind a lot recently has been the fact that I've moved on from this breakup a lot faster. And not to say moved on in like I'm seeing other people, which God no, I'm not. Or that she's completely gone out of my head or whatever it is. It just, the fact that I feel better. And I don't know why that is, because in the past relationships before her, I've always been terrible for probably like half a year after. And I don't know why. I guess this time it's moved a lot faster, and maybe that shows growth in me, but I've kind of been questioning myself like, okay, did I not care as much, or did this happen, or whatever it is. I think I'm trying to see it in a negative way when it's really a positive thing. Maybe I do think it's growth in me. Maybe I'm taking more healthy steps, and this is the first relationship that I've ended. Maybe that has something to do with it. It's really been confusing. It was a 6-month long relationship, and really do believe that the breakup has pushed me to a place where I've always wanted to be in my life, and I don't know if I would have been strong enough to do it without the breakup. Definitely trying to be a better person, and I'm not saying I'm there yet. I'm saying that I'm taking steps to be there, and I'm really grateful. And it was the hardest choice I've ever had to make, but it was a choice that I did make, and I guess I'm proud of myself for making it. I've never been able to make that choice before, to choose what I believe in and to choose what I want over someone else. It's always kind of been other people over me, and I guess it's really healthy for me that I'm kind of picking myself first this time. I think her not being here makes me really realize that maybe I need to find something in life on my own where I feel amazing. I've never done that before, and I've never felt amazing on my own. You know, I didn't even think I'd make it to this point in life. I want to feel alive on my own for the first time, I guess. I don't know what that looks like for me. Something I keep telling myself on days where it does get rough or where I'm a little bit down in the dumps is that it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to not have it all figured out. You know, it's all going to come with time, and you know, try to find the beauty in each day. Try to look for a reason that today could be the best day of your life. Just be where your feet are, and know that it's okay to be where you're at right now. You know, there's so many bigger things. There's so much worse places you can be in life, and no matter where you're at, there's something beautiful in where you're at right now. I think back to the points where I was lowest in my life, or my anxiety was so bad I couldn't leave my room, or I couldn't even have a conversation with someone. There's a beauty in kind of where I am right now, and there was a beauty where I was back then. One of my senior quotes that I tried to get that wasn't allowed: there's times where I wish I was where I was back when I used to wish I was here. And, you know, I think if you looked at a 14-year-old me and you said, I was dating that girl, he would have been wishing he was me. I think right now where I'm at, I wish I was 14, and I wish I could go back and feel what I felt then. Beauty in every point of your life, and there's a beauty in every person in your life. I think you just kind of have to find it. If I have any more thoughts, it'll probably just be trickled into little videos here and there, but so incredibly thankful for everything with her and everything she's taught me, and I wish nothing but the best for her. It's been 1 month since my breakup, and I feel so much better, and I'm so excited for what's to come in my life.
Yeah, so I was editing this video and I realized that I didn't touch on a few things that I wanted to touch on. I think I feel worse now than I did maybe 2 weeks after the breakup. Maybe I lost some hope, or it's starting to resonate a bit more, but really lonely. And it's really hard not having your person, especially when you had someone all the time for 6 months that would, support you, help you with self-sabotaging, want the best for you no matter what. But, it really sucks not having that, and it's really lonely. I don't have a lot of people in my life, and I never really have. But I guess for a short amount of time, I had someone always there. And I was thinking like, well, it's really nice not having to text someone all the time, or not having to reply always, or whatever it is. But it's a whole lot nicer having someone there always. It's a million times better, and it's why so many people's goals are to end up in a relationship or to get married. It's because it's a good thing. Both are good things. It's just, being in a relationship, the support system is always better than not having one. Having someone you could run to on a bad day is so nice to have. Another thing that I didn't touch on really is that change is such a big thing in life. It's such a great opportunity to grow in life also. Although growing pains hurt, it's you're still growing, and it could be a good thing. And I really am just trying to grow in the right way. That saying from the Lorax, which way does a tree fall? The tree falls whatever way it leans. I guess I'm just trying to lean the right way a little bit more each day. It really crushed me, and I still feel crushed. I still feel kind of held back by it. I'm just trying to keep a positive mindset, try to keep the bad out, try to keep the good in, and whatever's good, really try to keep it and cherish it. Recently I've been having dreams about her, and I don't know why that is. And she couldn't have been more out of my mind, or whatever it is. Maybe I'm getting lonelier. It's really hard to keep getting up every day and just keep going. And that's with all of life, not even with a breakup. It's been a month. Who knows? Maybe in a month, I'm like in Europe or something. I guess a month later, it's still really hard. But I have faith that it's going to get better. I have faith that I'm going to get better. And I'm going to take the little steps each day to do that. Yeah.